show you how clueless and gormless I am. When I first saw that notice there, I thought, Keith Coleman, I mean, does everybody know a pair of what? Does everybody know? Keith Coleman got a pair of what?
No idea.
So it's not common knowledge. I thought I was the only one thinking, what do I need to grow a pair of? Is it not obvious with a man? I honestly thought it meant tits. and I was, tits has actually featured in this, they have featured a lot in this workshop, because I very foolishly dropped something about pneumatic tits, and people really jumped on it, and I thought, well, some tits are more buoyant than others, and for a lot of us men, the idea of having a Schrader valve in a nipple that you could blow up to the pre-required setting, as indicated in the manufacturer's book, would be a dream. Then the guy who accosted me coming in saying, "Are you a comedian?" And I said, "Do I look like a comedian?" He said, "Well, they all look the same." He said, "No, it's about your balls." I said, "Oh, okay, so grow some balls." Well, I'm not fit to do that either, because I'm so scared my balls have gone up inside my groin. So I'm about as likely to grow a pair of pneumatic tits. Anyway, thank you for the laugh. Thanks God, I feel so much better now. My heart stopped beating and my blood pressure is probably nearer to 130/60 from where it was. So my full name is Paul Kingston Flood, and I would describe myself as a wretched mixed-race misfit. Now I know what you're thinking. Where is the black in this man? When the race issue comes, the clue is in the second name, Kingston. Jamaica! Not Kingston, Surrey. So, thank you for the laugh again. God, it makes me feel so much better. I'm actually not here on my own volition at all. I'm actually here on a placement from mental health services. They don't know what to do with me. I don't seem to come under any classification. They said, the disease for you, Paul, hasn't yet been named. So Kieran got a letter from the HSE saying, "Can you help this man? Can you do something?" Well, he said, "Yeah, I know this man. He's been troublesome before, and he's the bane of my life, and he's troublesome." So I'm actually here under the Mental Health Act, which is about as good as being sectioned. So again, please bear with me. My hates begin with, and I hope nobody here is deeply religious, but of course religion would be number one. I also hope there's nobody here who's a mental health professional. And popcorn, sterilized milk, bagels, and mayonnaise. But let's start with psychiatry. Jesus Christ. Where have we got with this? Thousands of years, sorry, I'm having written this, got bad short-term memory. And the light's bad, and my eyesight's worse, and my hair's fucking hopeless. And my legs are too short. I got Protestant legs. What a fucking joke that is. Why didn't he just reject me completely? People used to say to me, if God had only put into position quality control, well, I would have been straight in the outbox. But what he did to punish me further with the hair, the lousy eyesight, the mental health problems, he gave me 29-inch inside legs. And how useless is that? That means I can only drive cars like Nissan Micra, and I can only ride Honda 50s. So, well, so back to mental health again. Just wanted to say, after all these years of evolution, and I don't think we've made any progress here at all, they finally announced that mental illness could be caused by misery. Misery, eh? Perhaps a shitty childhood. Perhaps somebody was abused. Perhaps somebody was neglected. Perhaps somebody was abandoned by the parents. Oh, really? We thought it was genetic. We thought it was a brain disease. We thought it was chemical imbalance. And all the bizarre and horrible treatments we activated. Like, sorry, there's so many of them I had to make a volume. So let's begin with the more compassionate ones. ECT, insulin-induced comas, flogging, freezing, bloodletting, being spun in giant French centrifuges, incarceration, mind-bending and toxic medication. Do you know what I say to Big Pharma? I say, fuck you and your pneumatic tits. And now I've run out. I've got to stop, sorry. Thank you for listening to me.
Oh, Jennings, ladies and gentlemen, come on, Jennings! Look at he's just there, he's just there! We were taking bets, okay, you know like the wedding at the speeches and you're betting for how long the speeches go on? Like I had them down for 30 seconds. Dude, you fucking rocked it, that was amazing. Well done.
Can I go out and change my pants now?
We'll get the nurse. We should be here today. We'll get to nappy. Where's Ian? We're getting Ian's nappy. He can do without it now.
I have a spare in the
You have a spare. Excellent.